Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. And today morning in the pre-market, I said that I will not be surprised if Nifty closes slightly positive, but that has not happened. In fact, Nifty closed significantly lower. But however, in the morning, when the entire global markets were trading in negative, so we were moving to the positive territory. So we went to positive, then we came down, again we moved to positive, again we came down. And what has happened in the afternoon when the European market started, so they started falling more, and even the US futures, which were trading in green since morning, early morning, US futures also turned negative. So then, selling pressure came here. So we have moved significantly lower, about 100 point. And 100 point may not look very big, but the way markets moving, if you can remember, last Thursday went to 18,100, and Friday it came to 17,500, and Monday went to 17,450. Then from there it went up to 17,950 on Tuesday. Now it is again coming back to 17,600 close. So from yesterday high to today low, it's about 350 point. So one day high, next day low, or one day low, next day high, Nifty is making like 400, 500, 600 points like that. So the markets are hugely volatile. And so as I told you, like the Fed event will have to get out of the way for markets to stabilize. So I think today is the D day. So tonight we will know. As I told you already, Indian time 11:30 p.m. the interest rate decision will come, but that is not important for stock market. What is more important, at 12 midnight Indian time, Jerome Powell will start speaking. So what he is going to speak, and that will dictate the market trend. And although in the afternoon when our market was trading, US futures were lower, and after our market closed, I think the European markets also recovered. I think now the entire global markets looking in green, but they are not significantly higher. They are just at least in the green, so that is something good about it. So markets, going to the Fed event, few hours before the Fed event, it is trading in green. That means, at least people do not want to short sell at this rate. So anyway, it's a matter of another few hours. Now time is around 7 p.m. So we just another 5 hours. So we will know what is going to happen. And as I told you in the morning, I bought a lot of call options as well as a lot of put options in US market, expecting market to make a bigger move on either side. So even otherwise, I just bought far out of the money options. The loss will be very, very little only. Coming back to our market internals, I think the sad thing is that TCS has hit the swing low. I think it is 3,000. So from 4,000 to 3,000, it's a 25% fall, and such a blue chip stock. And in fact, they announced buyback at 4,500. If you are a long-term investor, so definitely, these are the times to buy some stocks in IT sector. So TCS and Infosys, they both are better. The comparatively low valuation. And because the people think US recession, because of that IT spending will be less. But now our IT companies are no more dependent completely on US. So they are getting a lot of contracts within India also. So anyway, those people who have bought when there was a 25 to 30% corrections in these stocks in the past, they were uniformly rewarded in the next 1 to 2 years. So definitely at this price, it is worth looking at TCS and Infosys. Not only TCS and Infosys, there are many other stocks also in the IT sector. I think most of the IT stocks have beaten out of the shape. If you look at the US, the Nasdaq index is mostly dominated by IT stocks, and in the last 2 to 3 weeks, Nasdaq has fallen nearly 15%. And I do trade in Nasdaq 100, which fell from 13,700 to 11,700, which is a 2,000 point wipeout in a matter of 2 to 3 weeks. I think it was on 27th August, Jackson Hole Symposium happened. 29th August is when the market started falling. From 29th August to till now, it's about 2 to 3 weeks only, and it has fallen nearly 15%. So naturally, IT stocks are, falling like, free fall. So today, Reliance tried to support the market, but still, I would say Reliance need to move even higher. Still, it is in down only. So today, thankfully, this FMCG stocks supported the market. Otherwise, today Bank Nifty also, it went to 41,800, then fell 1,000 point, again shooting up 600, 700 point, again falling 600, 700 point, making huge moves. So there is no clear direction. So anyway, today is the Fed event is over. Whether the market goes up or down, I think the volatility index may go down for the next 1 or 2 days. And then, so we will have another 4 or 5 trading sessions only. So for option sellers, they'll be depending upon the time decay. Yeah. So as expected, yesterday the option sellers, looking at the open interest, they were so bullish, and they sold even at the money put option, 17,800 put option. And today is just opposite. There was a huge unwinding in the put option and huge addition in the call option. And I will tell you, tomorrow it will be exactly opposite. And if Fed event is becoming a non-event, or in case if Jerome Powell choose to speak dovishly, and there will be a short covering, and then tomorrow again there will be a 100-point gap up, 150-point gap up, again all the calls will have to book the loss, and then they will have to sell the put option. So the entire September month, it's a very, very, very violent move between 17,200, 300 to 18,000 to 18,100. So if you are a trend follower, and you may wait, right now the trend is not very, very clear. And Bank Nifty is definitely looking bullish. And because of IT and Reliance, Nifty is not looking very, very bullish. So anyway, so we will have to wait for just one day, so to see what happens in US markets, and accordingly tomorrow, I think tomorrow or day after tomorrow, either market will become long or it will become short. And we can expect, because this kind of huge volatility ultimately will lead to either a big breakout or big breakdown. So I'm expecting, if everything goes well, that I'm always an optimistic guy. I'm expecting a breakout on the higher side. So, again, we may go back to our old hypothesis that Nifty may be hitting all-time high sometimes around Deepavali. Today, looking at the FII selling, so FIIs have sold, but they have sold about 500 plus crore. So I think we can ignore. That's not a big deal. And ahead of the event, so this is just a common thing. So it all depends upon how US market is going to close today. So the rest of the things we will discuss tomorrow morning. Hope you enjoyed listening to this audio. Thank you for listening.